So you did your research and you found this one stock that you really want to add to your portfolio. But the question is, how many shares do you buy it? At what price? When do you buy it? Are you scared after you invest in that stock it's gonna tank? Well, how do you minimize risk in this volatile market when you're just starting out? Well, in today's video, guys, I'm going to share with you my favorite investing strategy that will help you with your investing journey. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, the best place for investor, creator, and entrepreneurs. Hey, before we jump into that strategy, let's talk about the most common mistake that early investors make is that they have the fear of missing out. And you've probably seen this all over the place. You've seen different stocks that go IPO. They want to get in. They start seeing people on YouTube or on Reddit. They dump in 10 grand, 20 grand, 50 grand into that one stock. Well, that's a no-no unless you have the money to double down if that stock starting to dip, or unless you really know what you're doing. This is not a strategy that I recommend. Instead, use this strategy so that way you don't have to worry about if the stock price is too high or too low. So this strategy is called DCA, dollar cost averaging. Some of you might already heard of this, or some of you might already know this, but you might have not heard it the way that I've heard it. So I'm going to explain it the best way I can, because when I found out about this strategy, guys, I was blown away. My mind was blown, and that's when I started to invest, and that's how I started to make a lot of profit in my portfolio. According to Investopedia, the dollar cost averaging is an investment strategy in which an investor divides up the total amount to be invested across a periodic purchase of a target asset in an effort to reduce the impact of volatility on overall purchase. If you were me, I was like, what the heck? What is that? I don't understand. In simple terms, instead of investing a big lump sum to a certain stock, you're averaging the cost of it by investing consistently over a period of time. So by using this strategy, guys, you're pretty much removing all the hard work, the time and research into that particular stock in an attempt to time the market and trying to find that best price for that stock. All right, I'll give you a quick, simple example of how this works. So let's say you have $300, and instead of buying a particular stock for $300, and of course that will give you a certain amount of shares, instead you put it in 3 different months. So month 1, let's just say this stock is worth $10. It's at $10 a share. You put $100 in, that will give you 10 shares. Next month, you also put in another $100, but now the stock dropped down dramatically to $1 a share, but that will give you 100 shares because you have $100, 100 times 1 is 100. Month 3, that stock went up to $5. You're still putting 100 in there, so you have 20 shares. Now, your cost is $300 because you put 100 for 3 months. Though that stock was at $10 a share, now it dropped 50% to $5 a share on the 3rd month. Taking a look at your share, you have 130 shares at $5 a piece. So what is 130 times 5? It gives you the market value of $650. That's 116% gain. By the way, if you found this video helpful or you found value in my content, please drop a like on this video as the YouTube algorithm likes that. Thanks. Let's get back to the video. Second scenario, you put $300 into that particular stock at month 1, and of course at month 1 it was at $10 a share. So that will give you 30 shares. Now, the stock is only worth $5. So 5 times 30 is only $150. It is a negative 50% drop. So you just lost half of your money if you were to invest with that lump sum, right? So I know that example I just gave you earlier is a little extreme. I'm gonna give you a real example of my recent investment in my favorite REIT, or real estate investment trust. I talk about this REIT in my other video. If you like, you can check it here. And I made some pretty decent profit from this stock. So I started investing into NRZ on February 10th of 2020. I bought it at $17.31 and I bought 4 shares. So I spent $86.54 on that February. The next month on March, right, that's when the market dropped like crazy. So from $17 a share, it dropped to $4.72. So I picked up 19 more shares. So I spent $89.68. Next month, on April 7th, I saw it dropped a little bit more. So I dramatically increased my position in this stock. So on April, I bought 100 shares at $4.27. By doing so, I dollar cost average NRZ down to $4.88 per share. Now I have 123 shares, but you see 125. That is because I enabled DRIP or dividend reinvesting plan. If you take a look at NRZ now, this is middle of July. It is sitting at $7.68, and that's about 57% gain. So with this kind of strategy, as you can see, right, if I were to just dump in a big lump sum of money, I would have lost 50%. But right now, matter of fact, even though I bought it at $17 a share back in February, right now it's July, it's still down more than 50% because at $7 a share right now. In my account, my market value is up 57%, so I'm still up. And I can see that this stock will probably go back to the teens in 6 to 12 months from now. So I'm excited to see where I'll be at. With this strategy, you don't have to worry about timing the market or putting the research and whatnot. If you see the dip, increase your position. Over time, the stock will go up, especially if this stock is a blue chip stock. So as you can see from using dollar cost averaging, I'm able to still profit even though the price of the stock when I started at dropped more than 50%. Don't try to do this with penny stocks. It might not work because the company might go bankrupt. There's still a certain risk to this type of investment. By the way, just as a disclaimer, everything here in this video is just for educational purpose only. So if you learn something new or you find value in my videos, please drop a like as the YouTube algorithm likes that, and also comment below if you have any other questions. By the way, if you're a creator, you want to increase your view and create stunning thumbnails, I just created a new video here. If you haven't seen my other investing video, go ahead and check it here. Thanks for watching, guys.